How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. Now, can't do that. How's it going, Dokkan Ninja Turtles? Welcome back to another video. So I'm gonna try to talk without all the transitions, all the zoom ins and zoom outs and stuff like that. We got a couple of things to really go over right now. One, we do have a maintenance for tomorrow, so kind of does make sense because tonight should probably be when we get the information for the next unit, which should be the first LR, well, first legendary LR of, well, excuse me, legendary banner LR this year, and sort of wrapping my head around who that could possibly be. I've been seeing Twitter going stupid, to be quite honest, and like putting Kefla in there and stuff like that. And I'm kind of like, I don't know where she fits in with Sail and Otherworld, but okay, okay. I was gonna do a video earlier today, but then I stopped myself because, well, we're gonna see what's the next part two LR today. So I stopped myself from doing it. I was gonna come out here and be like Kid Buu, even though I want Kid Buu for Golden Week, and I think I speak for a lot of people when I say that I would personally, well, honestly, we would personally want him to be at Golden Week and not in this slot because it makes more sense around that time, especially if we get Daima. It makes a lot of sense at that point. So especially with Ku and Do, and it was be the first part's obviously a dual fest. So you get those units there with Goma, Super Saiyan 4, probably Mini Goku first. Unless they shock us and give us the adult version first, that would be something. But I feel like they would probably reserve that for an LR. Good lord, I would hope that would just print money itself. But that's where most people would probably want to see Kid Buu, and I'm really trying to wrap my head around who we could possibly see tonight around that time. And like I said, I don't think we're going to see another. Uh, I don't think we'll see another like Trunks around there. I don't think. I damn sure hope that we don't see another like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Um, I guess you could throw Bye Guys Goku in there just because it's Bye Guys Goku, and we still don't necessarily really have that as like a standalone card, and that could have a standby of again Bye Guys Goku. So I could see like a full power Super Saiyan Goku with the standby of Bye Guys Goku. I could see that, but um, I at this point in time with how they operate, and I do mean the operating team. Um, I just feel like they either wouldn't do that, even though it feels like it would be a good time for them to pull the trigger on that part right there and just give us that unit. But I doubt it at this point. We'll just have to really see tonight because a lot of the picks were that I seen on Twitter, especially with the maintenance that popped up and they showed them. They when they tweeted that out, it was just a lot of Dragon Ball Super, and I was like, I don't know where we're getting at, but okay. I mean, would they do another Androids? Because I honestly like. Here's the thing. My tangent rant, quick in this is that we had a lot of content that I feel like should have been dropping around this time. Listen, in my honest opinion, when it comes to this game, like I don't care who you are, if you've been here for a long time, you've been here for a short time, you here for a good time or a bad time. I don't give a shit. Like I feel like this game should never have like extreme downtime whatsoever at all. It's a mobile game. It needs to be like all the time. So, and I don't mean like everything has to be hype all the time. I just feel like in terms of like content wise, the content needs to be coming out here so people don't get necessarily bored all the time. And also, if you're just like, oh well, missed a day of or two or three of content or whatever like that, it's like, oh yeah, yeah, you come back in and you're like, all right, I still got this to do. I still got that this to do to hold me over. Great, especially when we're in spring and then summer, because obviously summer is going to get extremely hype for us. Like I feel like we shouldn't really have that much of downtime. They've already cut us with Dragon Stones quite a bit for lumping a whole lot of units it together and not giving us a amount of Dragon Stones from it when it comes to easy A's and stuff. But I feel like we're missing uh the androids, the free to play AGL androids. We're missing that super easy A because technically speaking, they should be the next free to play unit that gets a super easy A. So if we do see it in part two, that's great. If we see it in part two, but I feel like that's happened. And then also since they went other world with this, I feel like the intelligence Gogeta should probably have a super easy A at that point, but we'll just have to see there. And I don't back to the LR thing really quick. I don't think I'm going to see another Paikuhan. Like I don't think we'll get a Paikuhan standalone LR. We're going to get a Paikuhan LR. It'll have to be either a tag team unit of Paikuhan and also, or just Paikon, whichever one you prefer, and Goku, Super Saiyan Goku, or it's a exchange, like a tag exchange unit, where it's probably Goku then Paikuhan or something like that. Like that would probably be like the selling point for him because normally whenever he comes out, uh, or well, when he comes out, like when we have Paikuhan units, they usually don't sort of generate all that well. Like the only time it really generated for the AGO one really was because it had the active of Gogeta. Well, actually not the active of Gogeta, but it actually had the unit super of Gogeta, which sold it quite a bit because it was Gogeta, but usually by himself, even though I think he's a cool unit or a cool character and also could have really cool units. He doesn't really sell, I think, all that well. So I don't see that necessarily happening there. But it's weird for it because this celebration, like I said, with Saiyan Day being, and obviously Golden Week is going to be. I feel like they're sort of gearing us up for a very very good Golden Week, which last year was a very good Golden Week. So it only makes sense that this year. You know what? To be fair, I'm not gonna lie to you. I had the tiers of like all the celebrations of like what's the one celebrations and then the two and three. If this Golden Week is seriously insane and obviously better than it was last year, I'm probably going to move Golden Week. No. I'm gonna keep Golden Week at the two spot of like one is like anniversary worldwide Tanabata. Two, I might have to just put Golden Week at two by itself and then take Saiyan Day down, or either Saiyan Day goes down or I move Golden Week up in that one category where you're up there with the massive celebrations because Saiyan Day ain't really it, especially not this year. It really wasn't that it at all. So and one of them is going to have to happen. Like, give me some input on it. But to be fair, if Golden Week is incredible, it might go up or it might go down. And like, I don't want to speak. Well, actually, I did want to speak on the Dragon Song because I did put a community poll out and asking you guys like your Dragon Song count and stuff like that. Only because I wanted to see where the community sort of is right now, whether they've been saving a lot. A lot of you've been saving a lot. So it's pretty dope. Like you have a decent amount of Dragon Stones waiting for either Golden Week or the worldwide celebration. Didn't see a lot for the Tanabata. Didn't see a lot of people talking about the Tanabata all that much. It was more of like the worldwide celebration and then Golden Week if it's Diamond. So, kudos to you for having a decent amount of Dragon Stones saved up currently right now. Kudos to you. But yeah, like this whole that we've sort of in right now, and also waiting for tonight to see what we get for the unit. I really don't want it to be Kid Buu, but Kid Buu would, as weird as it feels every year to say Kid Buu LR, Kid Buu LR. Like this is one of those ripe times where it's like it makes sense to get a Kid Buu LR right now or at Golden Week, whichever one they actually prefer. It just makes sense at this point. It's just if they want to do it or not. I prefer Golden Week, like I said earlier, but it's whatever, and it does make sense. It's just I don't see that many other sort of characters that they could really throw in besides another Android LR. I mean, really, I guess technically speaking, they could do Android 19 and Doctor Gero, but I don't know how I don't know how the community would sort of go about that in terms of hype wise, because I feel like most people would just be like, "Oh, that's a skip." Like even if they are like incredibly good for the androids, um, I feel like most people will probably be like, "Oh, that's a skip. I'm not gonna summon on that. I save my Dragon Stone for Golden Week." So the ball is in their court on this one and what they're gonna do tonight and what we're gonna see. Like if I can wake up in time, I wanna go live and sort of wait. It's just their times and when they like to drop things is usually like, so I'd either have to go live like pretty early to I guess be live while we wait because like I said, they can drop that information at any point. Sometimes it's usually at 10:30, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Sometimes it's 11:30. Sometimes they wait until freaking 12 to do it. So it's just we have to be live around that point in time. But if you want to see that, let me know in the comment section below, and I don't mind going live for it and waiting like the old days of Dokkan. I don't mind doing that. We might, but let me know your guys' inputs, man, because what I've seen so far and what I've like been hearing from the community in terms of like what they want for the part two, it's all over the place. I mean, it's a lot of Kid Buu, but it's really all over the place. I mean, it's kind of I guess it's kind of what happens around this time for a sale because where it just bleeds in to everything else. So it's kind of like they can play around with it or they can just go complete opposite and just do whatever they want randomly. So I mean, I guess at that point, the Kefla does have some weight to it. I mean, shit, you might as well throw hitting in there. At that point, I don't know. We'll have to see on that one. We really would have to see. But let me know in the comment section below how you feel. Other than that, have an awesome day / night. Stay safe. Thanks for watching the Yap session. Appreciate it. But other than that, I'm out. I'm out. Peace.